Hello, my name is Shroomy. She's so funny. Alright, so my main piece of news today is flowers! Again! That's kind of all that's left in the game right now. Is figuring out your flowers, what you want to do, and getting them. So yeah, we're gonna talk flowers some more. Oh poop. My thing is super full. I swear. No, I didn't. Okay. So I was thinking yesterday, and I came to a most wonderful conclusion, which is... Is that another blue one? Oh, please tell me that's another blue. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I'm so happy. Can't do anything until I empty my pockets though. Anyway, so I was thinking yesterday, the plan well, before yesterday, was to take my ever-growing Cosmo collection, which gave me another stupid orange, which I didn't care about, and to move them into this blue on the inside and outside and everything. And then just to kind of get rid of all these pansies, because this Zen area is kind of already my pansy area. But then last night, I don't know why I thought about this, but I realized I want the mums there. And then I started questioning the lilies. Should they be where they are? Okay, and here's why I want the mums there. One, I have a crap ton of them. Two, I have a crap ton of colors. I think what really got me thinking about it was the fact that 4 pinks popped up in this area just last night. And look, we got another one. And I got purples coming out my ears. Ooh, is that another? That one might be pink. But even if it is pink, it's a good deal. I think it is pink. That looks pink. Oh, it's red. Yeah, that's not a good deal. Negative points. Anyway. So, I'm thinking I'm gonna do the square and mums, because it has lots of hybrids. I like the colors of the hybrids. But then I got thinking some more, and I was like, what the heck is the carnival doing being covered in lilies? I mean, it looks nice, but it's a carnival, and like, ranking the 8 flowers on fanciness, like, number 1 is rose, and 2 is lilies. So, why are lilies in the carnival? So I think I'm gonna take all these lilies and put them over in the orchard. I think it would create this feeling of just being like a beautiful garden. And I can put the pink and white ones down here, which are the ones I like. And then I can kind of hide the orange and yellow ones here, the ones I don't like. Anyway, I did want to put the lilies over in the residential area, but my problem with that is the only hybrid color I like is the pink ones. And then I like the white ones, but I don't care for the red ones, I don't care for the yellow ones, I don't care for the orange ones, and I don't care for the black ones. So, I figured mums would be better. I wish I could give them a fancier flower than mums, but that's what I'm gonna go with. we're gonna throw out all these pansies. Of course, I don't have time to do this today. I got work today. But tomorrow, I will have time. That's what I will do. And then the Cosmos will go in the carnival area. I think I have just about enough. Like, I also have that pile of pinks over yonder that I can use. Let's see if they've read anything. Let's see if I got an orange. They did! They gave me a pink. Yay! That's good. There you go. There you go. And I think I watered the ones over here, but I have... Like, I know I told myself to, but I don't have recollection of that thing happening. So I don't know if they actually got watered last night. Alright, there were no hybrids, whether or not they got watered. But I really can't remember whether I did. Alright, in yesterday's video, I mentioned that I don't get why people are so excited for Rover, but I don't think I would like went into any other detail. I just said it and then moved on. So I thought I should kind of explain why I don't care for Rover. I feel like a lot of people's argument is nostalgia, like it's the first person you see in Animal Crossing, like this guy started you on your journey. And then I think people are extra connected to him because if they were like OG, because in Wild World he like went away and it was like, oh no, where'd he go? And then he came back in City Folk. Is this a red created by them? Or by them? I think it was created by these guys. Maybe I should not be extending that far. I'll go ahead and put it in here and see what happens. I've decided with all future reds that are hybrids, I'm gonna put them into here. Maybe I should put like my questionable ones in here and my for sure ones in here. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I think him coming back made him just more of like a more noticed and more like loved. But I was thinking about why I wouldn't care for him. Like, actually, I was about to be like I don't hate him, but like, out of all the NPCs that have like amiibo statues, I think Rover is always the one I put in the very back, like, try to make him the least noticed. I'm trying to think who else is like, I think he's probably the bottom for me of all the NPCs. Like, I definitely like Cap'n more. Maybe Digby is about on the same level as Rover for me. Anyway, lower than all the others when it comes to amiibo. And I'm thinking about it, and I think as a kid I was kind of traumatized by Rover because every time I took the train to go see another town, I really wanted Blinka so I could draw on her face. But then Rover would show up, and then to get to the other town, I would have to click through so much dialogue. So I think, like, I dread him. Because it's like, alright, you're not Blanca, or Blanca, I guess it's Blanca. You're not Blanca, and now you're talking my ear off. Could you stop? Just a disappointment all around. So, I think that's why I don't like Rover. Just repeated abuse on his part. Also, I'm not a huge fan of the cat characters. I know a lot of people do like the cats. I think part of why I don't like Rover is that he uses like the same model as every cat in the game. In fact, I get him and the cat, I think his name is Tom, mixed up a lot. So I think that's another reason I don't like him. He's just not unique. Like, I can't think of any other NPC that doesn't have its own special model, that has the same model as villagers. Yeah, I can't think of any. So I think part of it is just that he's not unique. He's probably a throwaway, in fact. Like, oh yeah, just take one of the cat characters and change the design and he'll greet you. Alright, so there's why I don't care for Rover very much. And now, I want to talk about my beaches. Sorry for all the people I might have insulted with the Rover comments. Those are just my opinions. Don't care for him that much. That's it. I don't hate him. I don't hate him. I don't think there's any NPC that I hate, necessarily. It's just like low tier. Very, very low tier for me. Okay, moving on. My beaches. I think they're pretty much done. So we're gonna go through and just look at them. This is lovely, and I love it. I think I've done a great job here. Not to toot my own horn or anything. I just really like it. It was a good use of beach. It feels thought out. There's good balance, which is why I put the turtle here, because there wasn't before I put the turtle there. Part of me feels like maybe there's a better use of this rock. Like, the rocks are valuable in my mind, but at the same time, I like it. And I'm gonna keep it for a while. And I love this because it's by Goose's house, and he's a workout nut, so I think it's fun to have him have his own like workout station. And this is one thing I love about being able to put everything outside. I think in like the first game I used these items maybe in my basement, and then like other things came along and I was like, speed bag, who needs that? But now that I have outside and I have all the room in the world, why not? Why not have a workout area by the beach? Sounds great, right? With a wrestling mat and all my wrestling figures. They crack me up. I really wish I could put them on the mats instead of having them on the floor. Ugh. So yeah, there we go. I mean, I'm not as in love with that area, but I like it. I think it's nice. This area isn't quite finished. I don't know what I want here. But here it is. Isn't it great? I have too many dupes of recipes at this point. Oh, I suppose that means okay. Oh, and I totally know that one. Yay. Okay. So yeah, this isn't quite finished. I've decided, I was thinking like eventually one day once I do the museum area to what I want to do, I'd bring the space area back. But now I've decided that the space area will be staying at the museum, which makes me sad. I kind of wanted it here, but whatever. Now I'm thinking about cutting it off from the carnival and maybe extending the gym into here. I don't know, maybe make it more recreation like this. And then I'd move the mow ahead like up here or something to still be in the carnival. Anyway, maybe I'll make like a temporary display here of things from around the world. Like I have the pyramid. I don't know. I don't know if I have anything else. The last thing he gave me was a turban. Anyway, I don't think I'll do much with that beach ever. And then we have the fortune teller stand, which I like. Beachside fortunes, very nice. I'm starting to hate the design on it, but I'm also too lazy to change it. So There we go. Alright, let's head to our next beach. And while we do, I just want to say, it's really, really cute imagining Tom Nook building the maze from yesterday. And being like, oh, I hope everyone has a lot of fun with this. And like, you know, scooping things out, planting trees. I just think it's cute. I was never one to like super hate Tom Nook. Like, I haven't been in love with him, but he got a lot of hate in recent years, and I didn't quite get it. I don't know. Although, recently when I replayed the GameCube version, he is mean. So, it's deserved. I realized at that point, when I replayed it, I was like, oh yeah, he deserves to be a little bit hated. Because, this is just mean. But like after that, I don't think he was too bad. And it's cute to see him building a community now. Guys, I dream about Animal Crossing, and this is so dumb. But I dreamed that I was playing New Leaf. Oh, I'm trying to remember. And like, Tom Nook got kicked from selling house exteriors, and he was doing hair instead. So he replaced Shampoodle. Super weird. And he was like, yeah, I just want to get back to my business roots. Anyway, next beach. I threw these two here, and I like it a lot more now. And yeah, recently happy with this. This part I'm gonna change up. I'm gonna put these over here and move this palm tree to like right here. To seclude this. Yeah. I don't know. It's a little weird because you have hangout spots and you have this like recipe raccoon. But still like it. Yeah, this is the chill beach where people can just sit and relax. I don't know, maybe I should have some sort of food stand option. Not thrilled with that beach, but I still liked it. And here's this. It's not done yet. I'm gonna put like an arch here and other things. Anyway, here it is! I'm pretty happy with this one. I guess just got those lamps yesterday. It's really coming together. It's very nice. Alright. Sorry I yawn so much in videos. I'm just tired. Alright, and on to our bottom beach. And if there's a big fish at the top, I have to catch it. One thing that surprised me about the barrel eye is that it was a tiny fish. So now, like, I'm gonna have to catch that fish. Even though it's tiny, I'm so suspicious. So it must be caught. Another thing I want to say about yesterday's event, I heard one person, I mean, it's the thoughts of one person, but one person did stuff like, made me go that whole maze just for this one silly item. To which I say, I loved it. Because I feel like May Day is not like a big holiday at all. But in most games like this, in the past, most Animal Crossing games in the past, for a small holiday like May Day, you would just go to the town square and Isabelle would hand you the item. Or Tortimer, or whatever game you're playing. So, I really enjoy that they made like a fun game out of it, instead of just being handed it. I enjoyed it, and I like it gave you like a week to go get it, instead of being like, if you didn't play today, you can't have this item. So, I loved it. I thought it was way better than just getting the item. Alright, this is my fisherman area, and I really like it. And then up here I have my kids area, and really like it, and it kind of extends from the kids area right here. Yesterday I caught another water beetle, and it went in here. The new water beetle for this month. I don't know what it's called. And I love it! And there's this little area, and I like it pretty much a lot. This used to be where the grill and the picnic basket were, and I moved them. And now I don't know what I'm going to put here, but this is somewhere to expand into, so I'm happy with that. And this is my favorite beach area. Isn't it nice? Although, the only way I've ever seen my villagers use it is to sit on this stupid bench and eat a donut. It's quite rude. Just listen. The piano music. The sound of the ocean. And I think I saw Keaton's the other day, so I guess there's one other thing going in. And then we have the science camp! And I want to do more with the bug area / art area, but it's okay for now. And then we have this area, which is a little Mod Podge, but I really like it. Alright, there we go. There's my beach tour. I'm pretty happy with things. Still some areas to expand on. Still some to, like, enhance. But a lot of them are very nice. It's funny because in this game, I feel like it's very easy to get outdated. Like, I remember, like my house and my kitchen and things at the beginning, like, people being impressed with them. But if I still had, like, those house arrangements now, people would be like, eh? Just because, like, you get more items and you get stuff that looks more complete and put together. So it's weird when you don't, like, up the ante. If you still have, like, the same items as before. It's weird. Diner Neon. Nice. Nice. Oh, and we gotta look at the music. No, that's not what I had. We gotta go look at the museum because there's things. Oh, is it a wall clock? Is that why I'm struggling? It's a wall clock. Oopsie poopsie. Yeah, maybe read the instructions. Okay. We're gonna try this again, but with an actual wall in sight. Oh my gosh, I wish you could hang things on cliffs. Like, I get why you can't, but I still wish you could. Okay, we'll find a different room. This is a problem I have in real life. I've taken up, like, almost all my wall space. If I wanted to hang anything, I would have to take some things down and, like, rearrange to find room. Hang on wall! I'm not doing really. Oh, I hate it. Obviously, if I had a diner, it'd be totally fine, but I do not have diner, so I do not think I will be using it. Oop. I'm really enjoying my bathroom, finally. It's reached a great point. I'm in love. I'm in love! Anyway, I need to change what's under these mats for flooring. So these are just the bamboo tiny rugs, and then I put 6 of them out. But I have, like, a stone floor underneath, so it makes, like, a sound that doesn't match. So I'm gonna have to change those out soon. And then we're gonna look at the museum, and we're gonna be done for today. I'm starting to be convinced that it is going to be a thing in Pocket Camp. This, like, round of whatever. There's been vegetables! So, in the garden, instead of flowers, we're planting vegetables to attract bugs. And we're getting vegetable-themed items! And then there's also a fortune cookie with vegetable-themed furniture. So I'm a little bit worried. I don't want there to be vegetables, but maybe there will be. I guess that's life. Alright, let's start over here. I think I've gotten most of everything. I didn't get the scorpion yesterday. I didn't get the super fast dragonfly, obviously. And I need the beta for the fish. But besides... Oh, and I need the 2 big ocean fish. But I got everything else. And when I added just one more, I think it was the rainbow fish, to this one, I got this nice big log. But a lot of other fish were added. No, that's not what I want. And it is super populated now. But I like it. Kind of miss the days when it was just 3 goldfish. But it's cool. Oh man. I would love a take like this in real life. And although they did a great job of putting like aquarium fish together, like fish you would probably have at home, I don't think these could actually live together. Like angelfish are very mean fish. And I think it would definitely like eat the neon tetras and things in real life. But still very pretty. There are some very pretty angelfish. Like look up real angelfish. This one does not do it justice. I don't know why they went with this yellow. Maybe it just looks more wild. But there are some beautiful angelfish with different colors in that one. Alright, and over here we got our frog! The frogs are kind of creepy. Let me see if I have one in my inventory right now. Nope. But like the way they wiggle, it's like, ugh. But it's super funny what it says when you catch it. It's like, I just caught a frog. Or is it one of my new neighbors? I should apologize. Something like that. I just think that's so funny. I think it's a reference to a meme that was circulating in New Leaf. I think it still circulates because it's freaking funny. At retail it said like the extra money item for the day was frog. And then it shows a guy behind a house holding an axe and looking at a frog villager. Anyway, there's my frog. And then I also got that catfish. I don't think I got anything else though. Very nice, right? Very nice. I feel like there should be other stuff, but all the ocean ones are pure ones. And yeah, I just caught a ton of small fish. And this is still empty for another month, unless the beta's gonna go in there. I know it's not, but that'd be so funny. This is definitely where like the Arapima, the snakehead, the arowana, those are all gonna go in here. And I'm very excited for that. I really hope the Arapima is like true to life size, because those things are flipping huge. They're like bigger than a human. And you just look at them. Like I saw one in an aquarium once and I was like, what? Like, what? It was so big. It was awesome. 10 out of 10 recommend seeing one in your lifetime, if you can. Alright, we got some nice log sitters. I feel like that log wasn't there until that one got added. Maybe these leaves weren't here. This is why I video record the museum whenever I add, so I can look back and see what it was like before, because you forget. Anyway, there's those cuties. Very happy. And I got this guy right here. He flies weird. Watch, see? Weird, huh? I love it. And I think when I added the butterfly, these birds of paradise were added. These orange flowers in the background. But I don't know. Maybe I never noticed them before. Other things that were added. I got this violin beetle right here. I don't know why it was put here. Maybe because it's a beetle. And the others are less beetly. I don't know. Beetle-ly-ly. Let's pop a squat here and see what happens. Nothing. Okay. And then I got this water beetle. Is it gonna show me? No. Diving beetle. There we go. And then I got the pond skate. That's not the pond skater. The pond skater. I love pond skaters. In real life, it's always so magical when you find them. And then I donated a bunch of butterflies. It's starting to get a little bit overcrowded. Well, that doesn't show me the butterflies. Apparently there's still one more butterfly. I'm gonna have to wait a little bit longer. There's still a whole month ahead. Anyway, very exciting. And I don't think anything else was added elsewhere. So, I'm gonna sign off there for today. Oh my gosh! Guys, the frog! They added lily pads and put the frog there! I mean, the koi was a little bit like, wow, there's just a koi in there. Which I love the koi being in there. But it just seemed like there wasn't enough. But now there's a frog! He's so cute! Okay, now I gotta check over here. I was really hoping when I added pond skaters that they would appear in the fish pond with like the catfish and things. Are there frogs elsewhere? I see lily pads over there. No frogs. Oops. Oh well. Alright, I am going to sign off there. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Also, you know, think about subscribing if you want to do that, especially if this is like your third time watching one of my videos and enjoying it. Maybe it's time to subscribe. Maybe you might enjoy all the videos. Alright, bye!